Alright y'all, so today this video is sponsored by the Wig Dealer. They sent me this cute little package and it came with a Wig Dealer wig band, which I'm going to use every day. It came with a razor blade to cut the lace. It came with extreme hold lace glue, and baby, when I say it hold, baby, it hold. For real. I was in Cozumel and it held whole time. It came with 2 HD wig caps. They're very thin, so I really like these. It came with a edge brush because gotta keep my edges looking cute. It came with a pair of scissors, and it also has like the Wig Dealer brand logo on the scissors. It also came with some melting spray, baby, very much melting. And it also came with some touch-up lace bond glue just in case I needed to touch up my wig. So first I'm going to start off with the wig caps, and I'm just going to go ahead and put some got to be glue on my edges before I put that wig cap on, because you know I gotta pull all my edges back. I did wear this wig to Cozumel. I went on a cruise. So when I say like this glue and that melting spray held my hair down, like y'all, I was in the wind, I was in the heat, I was sweating, everything. My wig did not lift not one time. And like when I tried to lift my wig, like it wouldn't let me. So yeah, these are some really good products, babes. So I'm just gonna take my brush and brush my edges back, just so that my edges can be out the way and I don't like cut my edges when I put my wig cap on. So now we're just gonna blow dry that down and make sure that everything is laying flat, straight, and all to the back. So now I'm just gonna throw that wig cap on, and like I said, see, like it's very thin, so I really like that. I'm just trying to get it together because you know my eyes, like it was hovering on my eyes. But I just put my wig cap on, and now I'm gonna take those Wig Dealer scissors, and I tell you, they so cute and very convenient. Like look at the logo on there, that's cute, babes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the ears out and put my ears through the cap. And these scissors were like, when I say very convenient, the entire kit was very convenient, and it's very affordable. It's $30 for this little kit, and I just really think everybody needs this little kit because it works wonders and it's great for traveling. So next I'm gonna take that melting spray and just putting that on the wig cap just so it can hold the cap and stick it to my head, because yeah. And I think I did maybe like 3 or 4 rounds of sprays, and in between each round I would take the blow dryer and just blow dry until it was completely dry. So once that's dry, I'm going to take my Ruby Kiss foundation in the shade 11. And I'm going to take a makeup brush and just put all that on the cap to blend it into my shade. Y'all, I really don't think this is my shade. Like, I'm just very much so convinced. But y'all, who knows? So yeah, I'm just putting all that makeup on the cap and just getting that all nice and you know, skin like, I guess you could say. But yeah, anywho, just put the makeup on the cap, put it all the way around. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my cap because it's time to get that bald effect. So yeah, just bear with me when it comes to that because yeah, my cutting be child. All right, y'all, so my cutting is not perfect, but next I'm just going to take some alcohol and I'm going to rub that all over the sides and just get any of that excess like spray off, because as you can see, like it leaves like a white film. So I'm just going to take my cotton ball with some alcohol and just rub on that. You know how I do it. Make sure I get all that residue off of there before I put my wig on. So this is my wig. It is a 250 density 32-inch curly wig from AliExpress. Y'all, I plucked it so bad. I had plucked holes around like the perimeter of the frontal, but it was still fine. So I bleached the knots. They were like really blonde. So yeah, but this wig is very full. I really like it, and I'm of course going to put it in the description box down below. So I'm just going to cut this back lace off because, you know, they give you lace in the front and the back. So I'm going to cut that off. Alright, y'all. So once I cut the lace, I'm just going to go ahead and put my wig on to fit my head to see how it's looking and what it's giving. So, you know, I just had to put it on, measure it, see how it's looking. Couldn't pull too hard because, like I said, I got holes in my lace. And I do that to all my wigs. So, it's not that this, like, lace is thin. Like, I'm just very heavy-handed. So, when I be plucking holes and don't even know when I be plucking holes. But, it's okay. She's still cute. So once I do all that, I just go ahead and take my scissors and just cut a little bit into the lace because I cut it into 3 sections That way when I go to take my razor blade, it's just easier to, you know, get those 3 sections cut off. And also it's easier to lay the wig down because you got 3 sections to work with. So I'm just going to take that lace glue and I'm just going to put it all the way around the perimeter. Like I said, this lace glue is real good. Don't move. Don't want to move, as it shouldn't. So yeah, I'm just going to put that around and I'm going to show y'all all the layers that I did. I believe I did 4 because I knew I was going to be in Cozumel in the sun, in the heat, and on the boat with the wind. So I wanted to make sure that I got enough layers going around the perimeter of my hair. And I just take like a little rat tail comb and I just spray that out, blow dry it till it's clear, and yeah, repeat the same process. So once I'm done with that 4th layer, I'm just going to take my wig in those sections. I started off in the middle and I just placed my wig down, just making sure that I'm getting it as close as possible. And then I'm just going to take my comb and just press that lace in and comb it going back just to make sure that it's nice and tight into my glue. So yeah, I had to pick it back up, make sure it wasn't, make sure it was actually sticking. But yeah, I'm just going to do that all the way across just to make sure that, the wig is glued down and it's nice and firm around the perimeter of my head. Alright, so once I go ahead and press that out and just make sure it's nice and stuck, I take that wig melting spray and I spray it around the perimeter of the lace just to make sure that it's really, really sticking and really, really, yeah. So now I'm going to take my blow dryer and I'm gonna make sure that it's dry because I don't want to put my wig band on without it being dry, and then like it leaves like that white residue. That's what I don't want. So I want to make sure that that spray is as dry as possible before I do anything else. So I'm just gonna go in with my blow dryer, make sure that's nice and good. Then after that, I'm going to take my Wig Dealer wig band, and I'm just going to put that around my head. And I think I left it on for maybe like 15-20 minutes just to make sure that I melted my lace into my skin. And it does have like a little Velcro in the back so that you can Velcro it together. And yeah, just left it on for like 10-15 minutes, did some other stuff. I think I was doing a little packing or something like that. Went ahead and did what I needed to do and just left it on there. So I just went ahead and did that. But when we come back, we're going to take that wig band off. And once I take it off, I'm going to just kind of look at it, make sure that it's down, because, you know, sometimes it don't be down. But I'm going to go ahead and start cutting off any excess lace going up on those two tabs. That way that I can take my razor blade and just cut that lace. Now, I'm not a big fan of cutting lace with a razor blade. I get that it gets a closer like cut, or it does a lot better than scissors, but I just prefer scissors over a razor blade. I don't know why, but I think it's just better for me. But because I've cut myself before and it was, yeah. But once I cut that lace, I went back in with some makeup just to go back over the lace to make sure that it was very much giving scalp, or as scalp as possible. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to cut this lace off the rest of my head. All right, y'all, so once I struggled to cut that little lace off because I was just having the hardest time cutting that lace off. And also, like, don't mind that side. Like, I'm finna clean it up with this alcohol, but it was also like, it was just some residue left around the right there where I'm touching it at. Like, you see, it's like leftover residue and stuff. But don't worry, because I'm finna finesse this, baby, and it's gonna look. One thing about me, I know how to finesse something, but I had really messed up, and especially on that side because I'm right-handed and that's all the way on my left side, so it's just a little harder for me to work with the left side, and then it had all them holes in it, so it was real hard to, yeah. But when I put it on the second time, it's very much so easier. But yeah, because I had like the holes in my left side, it was a little hard. So I just go back in with my melting spray just to melt away everything that I just like took off, like those extra little pieces that I just kind of took off my head. So I'm just gonna go in with that melting spray just to melt my lace down real good. And once I'm done with that, child, once I'm done with that, I go ahead and take my edges out, that way that I can put my wig band back on and just let it really melt into my lace before I go ahead and start doing my baby hairs. So once I go ahead and just push my hair to the back, I'm gonna take my hot comb and hot comb my edges forward before I put the wig band on, just to make sure that it's as flat as possible before I get to start, swooping my baby hairs. So I just want to make sure that I'm really pressing that out and then pressing the hair back, it just gives it a better melt, if that makes sense. So yeah, but I'm gonna take some more of my melting spray just to make sure that I'm really melting that lace down. Like, I'm very heavy on trying to melt my lace down. I don't like my lace to look like lace, so yeah, really trying to melt that in. And I'm just going to once again go in with that blow dryer, because if you don't go in with that blow dryer, it's going to leave a white residue. Then guess what? You're going to be mad and sad. So make sure that you blow dry really thoroughly. And I think I kept my blow dryer on like warm or like a cool setting. That way it wouldn't, it'll stick better, basically. Yeah. All right, y'all, so once I come back from putting the wig bands on, and I doubled the wig bands just to make sure that it was nice and tight, baby, nice and melted, nice and tight. So once I go ahead and take both of those off, in which this one was very much so a hassle because I tie my wig bands tight, and I tie my bands so tight that I had cut my ears. Actually, this trip, like when I put this wig band on, I had cut my ears so bad and it hurt really, really bad. But you see how it's melted? So yeah, once we get that off, baby, because I don't know what's going on right here. I truly don't know, y'all, because it's literally like, these are the struggles I have doing my hair, for real. But I'm just going to go ahead and take those scissors and cut my baby hairs. And I wanted to make sure that it was long enough for me to cut. Because I don't want to cut too less, but I don't want to cut too much. But I was trying to go for like more of a dramatic baby hair kind of ordeal. Child, boo, I don't know if it really went like that. But yeah, that's what I was going for. So now I'm just going to take a little makeup, just go back in, just to kind of make it more blended, more my skin tone. You know how I do. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my little mini flat iron, and I'm going to turn the edges upside down. When I do it upside down, it just gives me a better swoop. So that's what we're going to do, and that's how we're going to do it. Yeah, purr. So now I'm going to take my Lotta Body Wrap Lotion, and I'm just going to put it over the baby hairs. That way that I can go ahead and swoop them. Now, y'all, it took me a long process, so that's why it's kind of in faster motion. But baby hairs take me the longest process because that little swoop just don't be swooping, bro. And you want to make it look natural, too. Like, the swoop just don't be swooping, for real. And I had to give up on that one, so I swooped I went ahead and swooped this other one because it just gave me more of like a natural swoop, like a really good swoop. But this one over here was giving me a time, and so was even like the sideburns kind of. It was giving me a little time. So we just gonna take our time with these little baby hairs. But also when I do my baby hairs, I also put Got To Be Glue after I do the foam. I put a little Got To Be Glue on there because I just want to make sure that my edges are sticking down like real good. So yeah, it's gonna take me some time to get this baby hair, and y'all gonna see. But I just had to keep coming back to it because it was just frustrating me. But as you see right here, I'm putting that Got To Be Glue on just to make sure that it's sticking to my head real good, because I don't like my baby hairs to lift up. I don't like soft baby hairs because I sleep hard. So yeah, child, we gotta roll with these baby hairs. It's just a bit much. So once I finished with those baby hairs, I went ahead and just tied my hair back up. And I, of course, you know, I did my double wig band. And I tied it on real tight. That way that I can make sure that it's really melting for real. So I'm just going to put my wig band back on, and then I'm going to go back in with the Wig Dealer wig band to put on top. So once I got both my wig bands on, I'm just brushing out the hair. Like, the hair gets really big. Yeah, I just went ahead and combed that out, and I'm gonna take some water and just spray my hair. That way that it could be, you know, nice and curly for the next day. But, you know, I want to make sure that I'm brushing it every night. That way it won't get so tangled up, because regardless of what curly hair you got, even if it's the best curly hair, like, your hair can get tangled real bad. So make sure that you comb it out, baby, from end to root. Even though it's a wig, still comb end to root, because that's how you gonna shed all your hair out if you don't do that. But I like to dry brush and then go in with the water, because it just makes it a lot easier before it gets tangled up. But yeah, just take you some water, spray it real good, even spray the top, you know, make sure that you're getting it in real good so that you get that nice little curl, you know what I'm saying? So once I was done spraying, I was debating on what kind of like part I wanted. So I just wanted to do like a little flip over method. I didn't even want like no defined type part. So I just did a flip over method, and I flipped it over to that side that I was having a problem with. But you know, it still turned out cute, girl. But this is how I went to bed. Like, I just went ahead and just kind of seen what I liked or whatever, and I just went to bed like that. I think I twisted it up into sections before I did go to bed. But yeah, but this is how the hair looks wet. It's real cute. It's very long. Excuse my wet shirt, but yeah, like, it's stupid long. I think it goes like down to my butt, because I'm 5'1.5" and this is 32 inches, so it go down to like my butt when it's wet and my butt when it's dry. So, but these are the curls. Get into it. But this is my hair the next day, and it was super duper cute. So I'm gonna link this hair down in the description box if you guys would like to purchase it. This is probably like the best curly wig that I've ever had, even as a frontal. Like, it's the best one that I've had. The curls are nice and juicy, the hair really lays, and I just love it. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next freaking video. Bye.